Hi, I'm Emma Hewitt. I'm a business awards advisor. I work with small businesses to help them find awards that meet their business goals, boost their visibility and credibility in their sector, and open opportunities through networking and PR. Today, I'm delighted to be talking to you about the Business Success Awards 2025. These are a great opportunity for small businesses to showcase their business, their services and their success. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips that will help you to make the most of the whole process. So tip number 1 is to check out the dates. So the first date you'll be looking for is the closing date for entries, which is the 1st of June. And the second date to be mindful of is the awards event in September. Make sure that you have this date in your diary and that you're available to attend. This goes for any awards really. If you're choosing an award to enter, you want to take part in the entire process, and the awards event is a really valuable experience for award nominees and finalists to get in the room, to network, to boost your profile, chat to other business owners. There's so many opportunities for collaboration, extending your network and visibility by being in that room. So make sure those dates are firmly in your diary at this point. And then have a look at the criteria for the awards. So this may sound a bit obvious, but you need to have a look at the category criteria. You can enter 2 different categories if you want to. So there may be a category that's an obvious choice for you, for your sector and your business type, but there may be other categories that would allow you to showcase an element of your business, for example, business growth. If you've had a particularly successful year, or you've introduced a new service and your business has taken off, or if you have more of a personal story, a story of resilience, for example, that might be something that you want to celebrate through these awards. So make sure that you've read the criteria and you fit them and you meet those. The second tip is to block out time to give yourself the best opportunity with these awards. At a first glance, you might see that there are 4 questions and think, okay, that's not too much work. But these questions have a 500-word count. So they're quite lengthy pieces of work, each one. If you're going to write 2,000 words about your business, you're going to need to actually put some time aside to do that justice. And you also need to be gathering together your examples and your evidence to flesh those answers out and to make it easy for the judges to award your marks. So tip 3 is to actually start with that. If you have a look at the questions, get those in your head. If they're in the back of your head whirring around, your brain will start doing the work for you and thinking of the answers. But actually go to your evidence. So a good place to start is to look at your recent testimonials, your ones that you stick out for you, clients that were really happy with the service that you provided, and read those through and think about what sort of examples are linked to those. So what does that testimonial relate to? What example could you draw on to show that you've offered excellent customer service, a particular achievement within your business? So you're gathering your evidence and you have that in place before you start trying to write your answers. Tip 4 is to fully engage in the process. So when you enter the awards, you will get a badge to say that you're a nominee. You need to get this out into the world, share it with your audience through your social media channels, through your emails, newsletters, blogs, etc. Use the Facebook community for the Business Success group. Engage with other people who are nominated, comment on their posts too. This is all good news, and it's really important in small businesses that we celebrate each other in this way and engage, and it's a fantastic way to expand your network and to meet new people through the awards process. You'd be surprised how much engagement you can get on these sort of posts. So share your news, use the network to expand your horizons and meet new connections, and engage with any other people that are sharing their awards news too. And my 5th tip is to reuse the content that you write for this entry. As I mentioned, it's quite a significant piece of work. It's 2,000 words. You're going to be pulling together your best bits of evidence and examples from your business, and you're going to write all of those up, and then what often happens is they get submitted and sent away and forgotten about but you've actually just created a resource for yourself. So go back to that award entry and have a look at how you can repurpose the content. It could be reused for other award entries, of course, but it can also be used to showcase some of the achievements that you've made. Remind your followers what you've done, post stuff out for people that weren't aware of these things, share your testimonials that you've pulled together, and really reuse that content. As you progress through the awards, of course, you'll also then be notified if you become shortlisted as a finalist. These sort of news stories are really great to share, a really good way of getting yourself into local press, getting other social media channels to share it for you. So make sure you're telling people as you go through the process, you're sharing and you're shouting, and this will help you to really maximise the full opportunities from taking part in these awards. So I'm delighted that you're thinking about entering. Please do allow yourself plenty of time to do yourself justice and to shine a spotlight on your business. Good luck.